Hey guys, Nathan here, and I'm going to be showing you how to get Crazy Taxi onto your Kindle Fire. The reason why I'm doing this tutorial is because, as always, it's recently been released and not on the Kindle. I'm not sure if this is because they always find it much harder because of the larger screen, but it seems to be released fine on the Google Play Store, Android Market, and also the Apple Store. I'm not going to waste any time. I'll mention everything at the end just so we can get on if you want to watch it. Main reason I'm doing this is because it's different. If you know how to download APKs, that's fine, but this game's different because it's more files than just the APK. And just do this tutorial, no surveys, nothing like that. It's all free, and I'll be showing you proof. Before we actually start, I'm going to quickly switch to a clip of me showing you on the Kindle, footage of Crazy Taxi. Sorry about the quality, but I actually don't have a screen recorder for it because it requires a root, so I'll quickly show you that.
Axel. All right, let's get it on.
Okay, so hopefully that went fine. So first of all, this is the website you're going to go on. Many websites have, the downloads, but this one's safe because, there's no, I don't think so sometimes, but, it's safe, there's not McAfee advisors, there's no, not surveys, no advertisements as such, it's one of the good ones, so I will provide a link here. You want to scroll down until you see APK+Obb, Part 1, Part 2. These link to Zippy Share links, and there's Zippy Share, if you don't know, no surveys required. You may have to enter a captcha for one of them. If you're watching this near the release date, I think, or later, the link should still be up. I don't see any way to take them down because it's not like you're cheating and getting free, it's just a game. And just to show you, Part 2, Part 1, just to show you proof that there's no surveys required, and I have downloaded them because here they are, here. And once you download them, just download them. You want Part 1 and Part 2. Okay, so in Part 2, you'll see the APK file, and that's like the center of the pie, I guess you'd say. Sorry for that reference. Basically, without this, you can't even install the game. And you have this folder, main.1. This is an OBB file. That's what you need. And also in Part 1, well, have I got these two open? Sorry about that. And in Part 1, you'll just have an OBB file, like so. I still don't get because this folder and file is the same as Part 2, but I'll show you what to do to be safe. And you want to put them, drag all the stuff, so the folder and the APK to your desktop. And just so, because you can't drag in files from WinRAR into your Kindle, you actually have to drag them on the desktop to be able to do that. So drag them on the desktop. And now you want to connect your Kindle to using the USB to Kindle charger cable, whatever you want to call it, Kindle to computer, laptop. And you want to unlock it, so you have a passcode, or it's not unlocked, just unlock it. So, because if you don't unlock it, people get to this stage and none of these files are appearing, or folders, and that's because you have to unlock your Kindle to actually unlock the files. And then first thing you want to do is, this folder won't be here. If it is, good for you, but it shouldn't be there unless you've actually created it yourself. It's called Obb, and it doesn't create itself, you have to create it. So what do? You just right click, new folder, and name it Obb. No capital letters, no spaces. As soon as it says rename, just do Obb. Then open it up, and this is where you drag the folder. It can be Part 1 or Part 2. That's the main thing. You don't have to be serious. Debate. You can choose either Part 1 or Part 2 because I've tried it and it works. So drag one of the folders, and with the file in, and then also just drag the OBB file. So don't drag the folder. Well, it already be in there, but also just keep a raw file of the file in there. Because sometimes it may not work just with the folder, even though it has the file in. So just make sure you have the actual file on its own and the folder with the file in that file. It's very filey. So once you've done that, you want to go to Android, which is here. Again, this will be created, but you will only have this folder to start with. You should only have data. If you have Obb again, I don't know why, but you shouldn't. This is when again you want to create a new folder, name it Obb, the same as the last one, and you do literally exactly the same thing. You drag the Obb file on its own, and you also drag it with the folder. There's no where you have to do you only do part 2 in there because they're both the same. And I think it doesn't matter which way because it works. And I said you saw in the video before. The last bit you want to do actually now is go into Documents. And then in Documents, this is when you're going to drag the APK file. I already got it installed as you saw before, but here it is here, Crazy Taxi APK. I installed it from a different place, but it really doesn't matter. It's the same thing, APK file. And then once you've done that and installed everything, you can actually close that and you're done. And you're going to open it on the Kindle. And I'll just to again, sorry for the quality, but I will record it on my phone to my Kindle so you can see just what to do then. Okay, so see you in a minute, guys. Okay, guys. Sorry if you can't hear my voice as well. But you then want to download an app called File ES Explorer. Let me just get along here. You can't really see what I'm doing, but yeah. And here it is. It's a free app. It's rated high, so you're safe. And this is the way to install it. Just try to move this a bit. There we go. And this is basically like you just saw before, but it's for your Kindle. And you'll see all those APKs, and these are all APKs where you can install them from. So here's the Crazy Taxi one, which we just installed. Before you install it, scroll down to the settings, do more. Oh, let's move out a bit. Go to Device, and here it says Allow installation of applications. Change it to On, and that will let you install it, because otherwise it won't let you. So now I literally just click on the Crazy Taxi and install it. And once you've done that, you can open it and it should run. But it won't actually appear on the carousel, and sometimes it may. But to actually do it, you see people get lost. Go on Apps, and it's on Device. It won't be on Cloud because it's not a proper Amazon app. It'll be on Device, and there it is, Crazy Taxi. And if you've done everything correctly, put all the files where they're meant to be, you can click on it, and it's there. And again, like you saw before, here's me playing Crazy Taxi. So, you know, arcade rules. And there you go, it's Crazy Taxi for the Kindle Fire. So guys, I'm going to end the video here. Actually no, I'll meet back on the computer for one final ending, so thanks. Okay guys, I'm just going to end on here just basically to tell you now anything and how to fix it if you're having, you know, when you encounter it eventually, when you try it, if you get any errors, and this is basically telling you what you may happen. So far I've only encountered the music, the actual music background. It may sometimes just stop, maybe at the beginning, maybe at the end when you're playing. The music may just stop. I'm not sure, again. I'm not sure maybe if this is because both the folder and the file are there, maybe you can just try it then. But that happens. Sometimes the graphics may glitch out, so if you're going down a hill, for example, or you're going straight, you'll kind of see for like an x-ray thing, and the graphics may glitch out sometimes, and the car may be like an inch above the road because of that, and that's another glitch. And they're the only two glitches really. And the last one is like a more of a lag problem, but this is because it's a Kindle. You know, this used to be put on a PS2. Think of it, and that sometimes it just will lag a bit, slow down. But again, you know, it speeds back up. It doesn't lag all the way through. It's, for a Kindle, you know, it runs perfectly fine. Just sometimes it may do that. The only fix I can think for the actual graphics and music problem is maybe, you know, just try moving the files around. You know, like as you saw then, it worked fine. But maybe if you do want to try to fix it, it may just be because it is recently released. Maybe they will update it to fix them if they have the problems. But just try moving the files around. You know, for example, part 1 in the actual Android, Obb 1. You know, just mix them around, try to fix them up. If you do find a proper error fix for this, do comment below, because you know I would like to fix mine as well. But you know, it runs fine. You know, you get high scores. It's fun. And that's the end of the tutorial. So if you enjoyed it and it actually helped you, please like. So I'm not sure there's many like this on YouTube. Subscribe for more tutorials. I do these on and off. I do mainly gaming, but I do these. So if you're thinking there might be a tutorial for you, just, you know, look around. And thanks.